Hey everybody, Central Oils Coach Val. Thank you so much for joining me today on this awesome call about energy. Energy is everything. If you're like me, you get up super early and you have a million things to do. And so we want the max energy we can get. So I'm always talking about the foundational products like the Lifelong Vitality, which is our vitamins. I talk about the Terrazyme, which is the one that helps to break down all the food and everything that's in your body so that your cells can utilize all those nutrients that you're going to need for everything. So, when we talk about energy, one of the things that I want to focus on today are two new products. And I just want to focus on those because they're making a huge difference in people's lives, including mine. So, first of all, I want to share with you I don't use caffeine because simply caffeine doesn't do well with me. I don't like the way coffee feels in my body, and I've learned that it may not be very good for you. And so I know that a lot of people are drinking lots of coffee, and we want to keep away from abusing any substance for the sake of energy. We want to have natural energy. When I talk about energy, we all have, I think over 30 trillion cells, or I don't remember how many cells. There's a lot of cells in your body. And all those cells have a little part in them called the mitochondria. So the mitochondria is the energy part of the cell, and we need to take really good care of it. So the way we feed the mitochondria is through our diet. So we want to make sure we're eating a clean and amazing diet. I always talk about fiber, fat, and protein. Those are the three things that I always talk about. So just think of your meals having good, healthy fats like avocados, coconut oil, also protein like eggs or beans or organic meats that are grass fed. And then when we talk about fiber, we're also talking about the micronutrients in our diets. We're talking about plants and salads and fruits and things that are really good for our microbiome. So the body digests that and then it gives it over to the cells, and the cells utilize that in the mitochondria to feed the powerhouse of the cell to produce ATP. ATP is that energy that we all love and we all want. And the minute somebody says, you know what, I'm just struggling with energy, that means everything right there because they're not able to do all the things that they love to do because there's a very low amount of ATP production within the cell. So whatever you can do to promote cellular energy is amazing. So let's focus on two incredible products that I want to talk about today. The first one is going to be the MetaPWR Recharge. This is our electrolyte drink mix. And it was really cool because this came into my life right when I had just read a book called You Are Not Sick, You Are Thirsty. So most of us are walking around, according to what the studies show, 75% of people are walking around really, really dehydrated. And just think of yourself being in a desert without water. What happens? Your energy just starts to go away. For me, when I'm dehydrated, I just feel it physically everywhere. My body just starts going like, "Get me some water, or I will not function." Well, the transmission of that water in the cells is critical. So if you're just drinking plain water, you're really not balanced because the water is not getting inside of the cells and creating a balance. So one of the most important factors when it comes to hydration is what is in your water. If you're like me, I filter my water, removing all of the contaminants and other things that could be in the water, even probably the good stuff. And so we're drinking a lot of bottled water too, which means our water is depleted and deficient of all the good minerals that our bodies need. That's why this comes into play. And I'm telling you, I used to have coffee before and I would feel acidity in my stomach. My hormonal balance would be thrown off because I even felt jittery. My heart would feel very uncomfortable. I'm sensitive to these things. And so having a cup of coffee really wasn't great for me to stabilize me in the morning and to get me plugged into that energy source, which is the ATP coming out of the cells. So this came into play exactly when I needed it. And I want to share my screen because I want to show you. This is right here, the comparison that we were able to get from doTERRA. So there's a lot of current hype about electrolytes, and electrolytes are super powerful, but you can also be taken advantage of when it comes to what kind of ingredients are in there and how good the ingredients are, and what is the amount of those ingredients and the quality. So let's take a look at some of the top competitors like LMNT, Body Armor, Liquid IV, and Powerade. These products are not just expensive, but take a look at the lack compared to the doTERRA MetaPWR Recharge. Now, remember that there's a whole line of products that are called MetaPWR. That's the umbrella. And MetaPWR stands for Metabolic Personal Wellness Realized. So everyone's different and we're all working on different goals, but the foundations are always the same. And we all want energy and we all need our metabolisms to be stabilized. So the MetaPWR umbrella means that all our MetaPWR products have the blend of the MetaPWR essential oil, which is ginger, cinnamon, peppermint, lemon, and grapefruit. So you have that right here where it says MetaPWR blend, which of course, because we're the only company that is certified pure therapeutic grade, none of the other companies are going to have these essential oils that balance out your metabolism and help you with energy, vitality, regulation of your metabolism, weight management, and energy. So another thing that our MetaPWR Recharge electrolyte drink has is fresh ginseng. So take a look at the competitors, nothing. We also have baobab extract, which I'm going to talk about, I think, in a minute. And we have liposomes. And when you look at all the other companies, they're lacking all of these. And some of them are lacking in the fact that they have sugar or they don't have magnesium. Now, let's talk a little bit. We went back and said that MetaPWR Recharge is a powerful product. And let me stop sharing this screen. Ooh, how do I close this one out? It's not closing. Oh, there it goes. So I want to just take a look at really quick another little clip that I had down here, just ready to show you. And that is right here. Okay, so most of us, they say that 75% of people around the globe are dehydrated. And again, even if you're drinking water alone is not enough. And that's why these products are so powerful. Dehydration upsets the body's salt and sugar balance negatively, impacting everything from energy levels to concentration. So I love this little handout that I just give to everybody that I'm sending this product, because I'm sending this like water. Anybody that contacts me and tells me they're lacking energy or they're not feeling well, I send them samples of MetaPWR Recharge. Now, there's two flavors. There is wild strawberry and lemon lime. Of course, my favorite flavor is going to be the wild strawberry, but I do really, truly appreciate the lemon lime. So this is not just a high performance product, but it also has everything that people, even regular people, would need. Like, I'm not an athlete, but I definitely can appreciate having potassium, sodium, and 4 types of magnesium are in here, which is extremely hydrating and calming, and it helps with balance within the cells of that important nutrient. And it also includes the baobab extract and deep ocean minerals like molybdenum, and magnesium, vanadium from the Kuroshio Current in the Pacific Ocean, helping water work more cooperatively with your cells, so you don't have to work hard to stay hydrated. This means it is supportive of cardiovascular and bone health, blood pressure regulation, kidney function, and overall wellness. So this product delivers a broad spectrum of 6 essential electrolytes and over 75 trace minerals straight into your glass of water, and it tastes amazing. I constantly feel like I'm having a treat because it tastes so good. So you don't have to crave like sodas and juices and things like that. This is way better. So another thing that I just wanted to share about this product is that It's the only electrolyte product in the market to provide critical electrolytes in the right dose and ratios. Our scientists are so amazing. They've done all the research and they've come to the absolute conclusion that this is the best product in the market. It's formulated with more than 75 deep ocean minerals of precise potassium to sodium ratio for ideal fluid balance and muscle function. Ultra hydrating baobab extract, which is a very hydrating, it's like a root plant, I believe, and it just helps the cells to be able to absorb that water that you're taking. The ginseng that's in it helps to boost mitochondrial count, which means it elevates the power of the mitochondria to produce that ATP, which is the energy of the cell. The 4 different types of magnesium is incredible, and this product is able to cross the blood-brain barrier to support optimal cognitive function, which, you know, everybody tells me like, oh, you know, I just need help, I can't think clearly. Well, this is going to help with that. Designed to recharge your entire system in a innovative liquid delivery system that dissolves in water and is highly absorbable by the body. All you do when you're using this product, which are really, I love this part because you can get involved in your hydration, is you want to go ahead and shake it up. It comes in this little package like that. I'm going to stop my share screen. It comes in this little packet, and I love to activate it by just massaging it. And then you shake it, and then you want to drop it in about 16 ounces of water. I actually start with a big jug of water and I drop this in there because the flavor is potent enough for you to have like a lot of water, and I drink that all morning long. If I still have some during, you know, the afternoon and I go out, I carry it with me. And sometimes when I'm struggling at night, as you all know, I have hypothyroid, so my body sometimes goes through some, you know, changes in maybe some trouble or deficiency. So I take one extra one at night when my body's not feeling great. Let's see what else I wanted to share with this. Since this product has 4 types of magnesium, I just want to talk a little bit about magnesium, which is the most important part of what we're doing here. Insufficient magnesium can impact blood pressure, mood, muscle. It can cause muscle discomfort. It can mess with your sleep. It can make you sensitive to loud noises. It can affect your heart rhythm, energy levels, bowel irregularity, insulin regulation, and premenstrual symptoms. So the standard tap water contains 2 to 3% of your daily needs for certain electrolytes, such as sodium, calcium, potassium, magnesium, chloride, and phosphates. Interestingly, certain brands of electrolyte enhanced bottled water can be very costly and does not contain significantly more electrolytes. So you're just paying for a bunch of water. Water from the tap has been stripped of its natural occurring minerals and electrolytes. So that's what makes this product so incredibly important when it comes to hydration and powerhouse of the cell, which is that mitochondria producing that ATP. Love that, love that, love that. Now, moving on, let's talk a little bit about my second product that I'm going to recommend for energy, which is our brand new Mito2Max from the MetaPWR umbrella house, which is, again, that fabulous umbrella of products that has everything to do with the mitochondria energy. So one of the things that I found online is a great little graph that somebody put together that I fell in love with because she's so thorough and I love her presentation. So I'm going to share it. I'm going to open up this. I'm going to share screen. And I'm going to choose that. Okay, so here we go. This is Hilary LeMay, and I love how she puts everything together. So the Mito2Max, we used to have Mito2Max, and it wasn't part of the MetaPWR umbrella. So now they've switched it over because this is part of your metabolism. When you have tons of energy and the cell mitochondria is performing at really high levels and you're producing all that energy, then you're going to have a better metabolic function. So this is basically what it has now. It has an added Eriodictyone californicum, and it has PQQ and the MetaPWR blend. And we all know the MetaPWR blend is that lemon, grapefruit, peppermint, cinnamon, and ginger blend that helps with metabolism. And the other really cool thing is that this is a PQQ, which protects the mitochondria in the cell and promoting a higher production of energy through just think of your mitochondria being like, let's say you have a fireplace and the fireplace does not have any logs, which would mean we're dead. But if you have very few logs, then you have very little energy. So this product, what it does is it loads up your fireplace with a bunch of logs, which is the mitochondria protection and feeding of the mitochondria, so that the mitochondria can light up on fire and give you tons of energy. So that has been added to this product. And let's see, I wrote down a bunch of notes on this one, but basically the ATP, the mitochondria, is the production of the energy in the cell. And if you look at the cells are so tiny, but look at everything that is in them. So there's a lot going on in there. And the body usually gets all the energy from the foods that we're eating. So we want to select our food very wisely so that our bodies can produce as much ATP and energy. So the most important thing about this product is that it has very powerful ingredients to protect the cell's mitochondria, so the mitochondria can function properly. And then it also helps to load it up with these logs so that they can fire up and produce lots of energy. So things that can lower energy, of course, is lack of sleep. You want to cross all your T's and dot all your I's. You want to be able to go to sleep early. You want to have a good diet. You want to remove stressors and caffeine and alcohol, and then replace those products for natural things like the recharge. I also wanted to just really quick talk about the fact that, oh, here he goes. She said, if this is new to you, the mito stands for mitochondria, the powerhouse in each cell where your energy comes from, like your body's own Starbucks, but better. Think of a bonfire. You add logs, the logs keep your flame burning. Your mito works the same way for your body. Support maximizes their function. So Mito2Max is a non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, and wheat-free. And she talks a little bit about PQQ here, which is really cool. It supports the mitochondria, the source of the body's energy, mental cognition, and memory. It also acts as an antioxidant. Antioxidant means it's protecting your cells, which is so key for longevity. If your cells are getting corrupted and they're oxidizing quickly, you're aging and you're drawing closer to the end of life. So antioxidants are always super important. Ensuring your body produces clean energy. PQQ is the only known natural, clinically proven substance to increase mitochondrial production. So there you have it. It's the only clinically proven substance. So this is tested. This is amazing. The more mito you have, the more clean cellular energy you can produce. So it's really important to take this every day if you want maximum performance within those cells. And if you ever forget, it won't give you the jitters because everything's tested and stabilized. But if you ever forget, you won't have the jitters or withdrawals or things like that because of the fact that the product is so studied and stabilized for just creating energy within the cells through the natural process of the PQQ and the other natural products. It has nothing synthetic in it. Again, it has the MetaPWR blend, which targets the metabolism and how the body uses the energy, regulating glucose spikes, etc. So they did take out the ashwagandha that it used to have because that is just more calming. So they put that in the adaptive line so that you have a more calming product. So the Mito2Max was developed about 10 years ago. I didn't use it as much as I'm using it now. I'm in love with it. And why now? Because doTERRA scientists are constantly innovating, and as clinical and medical breakthroughs are made, our products reflect them. So they're always updating things, which I absolutely love. The full deck of ingredients here is the chart transparently list the components that work together to reduce brain fog and fatigue. If you don't want the chemicals, sugar, or caffeine from energy drinks or stimulants, this is your mega powerhouse of energy right here. So I love that. I love how doTERRA takes care of us. I love how they care about our products. So now you know what 2 products you can add to your routines for maximum performance. And one of the things I notice with people is that because they're getting all these amazing products through their doTERRA account, they're sometimes thinking, oh, you know what, I don't want to spend that much money. But remember, if you don't buy it from doTERRA, what is happening is you're loading up on coffee, caffeine, sodas, and other drinks that are going to hopefully for you, thinking that you can get the natural energy, but you're just caffeinated. And one of the things that I love to share with people is that caffeine, it really sends your body into danger mode. So your body thinks that there's a problem, and so it sends a danger alert to the entire system, and then the adrenals pump out adrenaline, but it's not like you really have energy. It's more like your body thinks that you are in danger. So adrenaline is not the same as pure energy from the mitochondria, which is ATP. It's a completely different thing. So this is the best way to get your energy. So when you put all these products together into your doTERRA loyalty rewards order monthly, you'll be able to get the best products in one place. You won't have to pay for shipping. You'll get points every time you shop. You get a free oil every single month, and you will always stay stocked of the products that you need for maximum performance. I think of it kind of like when I used to have timeshare. I don't have timeshare anymore, but I used to travel when I used to work in real estate. In timeshare, you had to travel every month, and so you would always, every year. So you would always have to think of a place to go, and you wouldn't stay home and be a workaholic. Well, the same thing with your loyalty rewards program. What happens is you're always taking your supplements on time, and then you're for sure going to get a shipment of your favorite products or whatever you need for the month, and that keeps you on track with your health routine. One of the things that I received a word today from God about things that we do with our lives, and was continuity, continuing to do these things that cause you to be healthy, to be strong, and to stay on track with your health goals, your life goals, your family, your finances. Just once you find that thing that works, continue to do it, and then you'll see the great results. Don't quit, don't stop, because then you won't see the results, and you'll be spending more money because you'll be tired, and you'll be sick, and you'll probably end up taking some kind of medications, or end up having to spend money somewhere where you're going to have to make up for that natural vitality, health, and energy that you could have if you were to invest in your health prior to having these complications in the future. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys today. I love these 2 products. I personally use them every day. I put them on my loyalty rewards program. If you have any questions, make sure to connect with me. I'd love to help you learn more and see what products would benefit you during this time, because everybody's going through changes and transitions, and you don't know what you could be using because you don't know a lot of doTERRA products. So it's always good to watch the recordings or come to the Thursdays classes. We usually get together Thursdays, at 6 p.m. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here. Have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.